exactly the best at breakups. I think I thought I was, but I don't. Like looking back, I don't think I'm the best with breakups.
I don't think anyone's good at breakups.
Yeah, like.
If you're good at breakups,
That's
there's
hard.
something wrong with you, actually. Because how do you get good at breakups? Like, how many times?
You didn't
Truly
truly
love
love
the
the person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't truly love the person if you're just super zen about it, you know? Or you're a monk.
Yeah.
Or you're just not human, you're just a
What's a
robot.
monk?
Yeah.
A monk.
A monk. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that a new slang? I don't know.
Maybe that wasn't a real relationship when you were like get out of it, like having fun.
Yeah, like if it didn't bother you and it didn't hurt you at all, like, yeah. Or you just have really, really high EQ. I don't know. I don't believe anyone would be super zen and feel nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I had a relationship end this past New Year's. And I legit the next day was okay. I was 100%. I won't lie, I wasn't 100% into it. She was very insecure. I had to literally make the relationship public just to make her feel secure before I thought it was even a relationship, just because of how insecure she was. But
That's
there's,
what happened?
yeah, and then it was just a matter. She kept getting really jealous of things that I don't know why she was getting jealous of, and it just became such a big issue. And we had plans for New Year's, and just like ultimately she lied about a lot of things. Like I'm a demisexual. I need a time before I want to do anything sexual with anyone. I need like a long time to develop those feelings. And I wasn't fast enough for her. And she really wanted to do stuff right away. Our first date, we ended up back at my house drinking. And I was just like, okay, this is a bit too soon. I don't want to start this before, like, I've known you for 2 months, you know?
In my head, it's like, stranger danger.
And then, the thing is, like, we never did anything, and then when the relationship's winding down, I found out she has hepatitis. It was just like, why the fuck did you not tell me that you had something that puts my health in jeopardy when you first started to try to sleep with me? It was like, that's why I am celibate and I'm a demisexual, because I've seen too many people lose their quality of life because of fucking people not disclosing shit like that. So I'm not gonna let that happen to me. And just at the end of it, I was lied to so goddamn much, and the other thing,
I was happy actually.
I felt free. Like literally outside of our first date, every conversation she mentioned her ex, and I was just like, I don't want to fuck it. Okay, first few times I understand you want to get it out of you, blah 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 blah, and then she keep comparing me to this guy because this guy was apparently married while he was with her, and blah blah. I was like, I'm a freaking public figure. My life is on the internet. Go look at my Facebook. Go look at YouTube. I'm not married. I've been talking about like being a born again virgin since COVID. I am
She
not.
thought you were married?
Yeah, she thought I was married to you
Huh?
because of her videos, and I was just, where does that even make sense? I say co-host. Like we literally like aren't even beside each other when we film. There's like literally always like a big space between us, and I was like, what is wrong? She's my friend. She's in her, and I was like, she's in a relationship. Why are you acting so crazy? And it just became such a huge. Remember how we stopped filming in December?
Yeah.
That's why.
I had a feeling when you were mentioning. I had a feeling. I was like, I feel like I might be the problem.
But it was just like I'm like, why do you think that? Just because we're doing videos together? It was like our every interaction we've ever had has been on camera, right?
That's actually true.
So it's just like I did not understand it. And no matter how much I explained that, it was just consistently an issue. And I was kind of just like on New Year's, we had plans. She switched up the plans, and I was just like, no, we're not doing that. And then she's like, okay, blah blah blah. I don't want to be with you anymore. Despite a week later, she was saying this is the most secure she's ever felt in a relationship in her life, because of how accommodating I was to the relationship. But then it was just a matter of, like, I'm not putting up with this. Like, I was alone for so long before that relationship. And, like, then it was just like, she kind of pushed me into it. So I was like, okay. And that was just a headache the whole time. The whole 2 months was a headache. I literally stopped doing what I love, shooting, to try to make it work. And that wasn't even enough.
Can I just say something? I think, like, as a girl, like, I've been in this situation so many times. Like, not the girlfriend, right? But
Yeah.
I've experienced so much bias against me because I don't know why. Like, I naturally end up hanging out or doing business or having friends that are like a lot of guys, right?
Yeah.
Some people just naturally have that kind of dynamic, right? So it kind of, I always have to tread very carefully, right? So that's also why I'm very clear on how I act on camera or in personal settings, right? I have a lot of guy friends, and in the workplace too, I end up naturally hanging out with the guys, but it wasn't even my fault because all the girls in my old workplace spoke Mandarin, and they spoke Mandarin all the time, and I don't, for the most part, understood English and Cantonese, and the guys also spoke English and Cantonese. So what am I supposed to do? Right? And then I get ostracized, kind of, or like kind of made like a black sheep, and like it sucks.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to do anything. I just naturally end up being put in situations with guys.
I completely.
I get shit on.
I get that.
And I didn't do anything.
If you watch my content, you see I personally prefer to work with women. I prefer to be around women. I've always been close. I was close with my mom. I had an older sister I was close with. I have 4 nieces that I essentially raised, and they're like my 4 closest people in my life. So it's just like I've always been around women. I've always appreciated strong women. When I film, I want to work with women. I prefer to work with women. If I'm going to have a dude in my project, it's probably going to be my little brother. But like I've worked with guys before on film and stuff, and half the time it's just like I don't get the same thing when I'm working with women. I prefer that energy of working with women. I'm a soft guy. Like I look big, I look strong, but I am. You guys been seeing the last few weeks. I've got a series called Poem of the Week. Okay, I am a very emotional, soft guy, and that type of energy is more appreciated around the female equation. To be perfectly honest.
And like I actually have equal amounts of good girlfriends and guy friends, right? It's just most people don't see my girlfriends because we hang out individually, like at their house or maybe for brunch or something. But the guys would usually hang out together and go to the gym or do. And maybe I'm a little bit more on the masculine side in terms of interest because I never really got into makeup or things like that until really like recently. So I hang out and do guy stuff with them, right? So then people would see me with guys all the time. And they're like, oh, you only hang out with guys. I'm like, no, that's not true. I have really, really great girlfriends too. It's just I don't see it. Right? Yeah, so now, like, in terms of when my guy friends have girlfriends, I have to, like, I try to be more direct about it. Like, hey, you know, I think you guys are cool. I like you two together, okay? Like, whatever happens, like, if you need me to kick his ass, I'll kick his ass. Okay? Like, I'm not
to be friends with the girl.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get in between or anything, like, you know?
Yeah, I think that should be clear because a lot of girlfriends don't like girlfriends of the guy they're dating.
Yeah. Like I so far, I think I have a really good relationship with my guy friends, girlfriends. I think they like me. They're like, oh, come hang out. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So like, I think I put a lot of work in making sure that people are not misunderstanding where I'm coming from.
Yeah, that's a good policy.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, it's just gonna ruin the relationship between you and your guy friend.
Yeah.
Do you have more female or male friends?
I think they're just equal.
Equal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, equal. because during the COVID, I lost a lot of my girlfriends because I thought that they weren't actually my friends. They were like fake friends. Yeah, but I just didn't need them because I was just like, I don't need to like hang out and drink and party with someone that they don't even like to see me. They don't like
They don't want to have that personal connection. They just want to party all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I get that totally. I get that. That's I left a lot of friends like that behind.
Those are called fun friends. I call them fun friends.
That's a good term.
They're not necessarily real friends. They're fun friends.
They weren't even fun friends. They were just
okay, well.
unhealthy. Yeah,
Toxic
unhealthy
people.
Toxic people.
relationships. Yeah.
Toxic relationships.
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
you don't really need. So
Exactly.
that's okay. There are really healthy girlfriends out there.
Yeah.
I think we're all like. I feel like girls are a little bit more insecure because it's like we always feel like the world is out to get us a little bit. I don't know. That's how I feel. That's how I see in a lot of my girlfriends too. It's hard.
I don't know. I think the guys are more insecure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, they kind of like think that. Oh my
Actually,
God! Why did you text me? Why didn't you text me back like 5 minutes later? Yeah, it's just crazy.
I think the guys are aggressive. The girls are just like don't feel safe. They don't feel safe. This sounds like a whole topic for a whole another
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, having a coda of Montana and Lady V is turning the real talks, peeps.
Yeah.
So, this week, we're talking about emotions. How do you feel right now?
I can say that's safe, kinda. Yeah, that's just sitting right here and like talking and just. I don't feel the camera at all. I just
That's
So you're not looking at
Yeah.
it. It's okay.
No.
Are you just like,
No,
The
I
fat
can't
cave is a
look
safe
at that,
place.
but I just can't look at the camera and look at you guys at the same time.
maybe we need to change the setup.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you
That would
guys
be
want to
nice
see
too.
our guests' faces more, just let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do multiple. As soon as I get a TriCaster, we'll do multiple songs.
Safe and fun.
Mhm.
Yes, yeah.
It's also just called editing.
This is true, but that's a
It's just
lot
editing.
of that's a lot of editing.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking, I was thinking of putting this on another tripod, so we had the two
Results.
angles. But I'm just like, oh my god, no!
But you
It's gonna
still
take.
have to edit and like turn one off and one on. Like,
Well, if I had a
the lighting?
TriCaster, I could have it here and then press the button. When she's talking, press it to point at her. When you're talking, press it to point at you. Then press it to
okay.
point at the wide shot at certain points.
you know what? Sometimes
Yeah.
that kind of money is worth investing in.
Well, they're only about $5,000. I
give
kind of
Okay,
feel.
just edit.
No,
Just
no,
edit.
I'm gonna
Just
get
edit.
one. I'm gonna get one soon.
Sure,
We're gonna
okay.
have one soon. But
You
we need
know?
we need real cameras. I can't use a phone for that when we're at
Do you
that.
want my camera?
Well, we can use it for extra when we get there.
DSL. Wait, what kind of camera?
Like any
The heavy duty one?
yeah, like
The DSLR one?
yeah.
Okay, I have a DSLR.
I'll get two more and
Got it for you too?
Yeah.
we'll wait
But
until
also
after.
to shoot, because I do photography. Yeah.
We'll wait until you teach me a bit when we do those editing teaching sessions that we were talking about last time.
Okay.
Because I don't want to start doing that until I'm actually good enough to freaking edit that kind of cut. Right now, I'm still on iMovie. Occasionally, I'll pull up Adobe for certain things, but usually iMovie.
You can't just edit small frames. Just yeah.
Yeah, it's simplified. There's like the detailed things you can't do.
Do you have Apple Pen or just?
No, I
Just
I
on
legit
yours.
do it on my phone.
Really?
It's really
I don't know
hard.
how you
Yeah.
can do that.
It's simple.
You
It's
have
just,
a laptop.
I know, and I used to do it on a desktop for the first 6 years of doing YouTube, and literally it was frustrating to switch to doing it on my phone. But I've gotten used to it, and the simple fact of the matter is, like, look when we did the Berea Taco episode. I finished editing it before we even got to Finch Station.
This is why I'm on this channel, not my own channel.
Yeah. You have your own standards.
Yeah, I was like, no, I need to go home. I need to put the intro. I need to put like a little preview, and then I gotta do a little quirky
Beautiful stuff. Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you watch the Korean talk shows.
I guess I have.
You might, I don't know. There's Korean talk or like Asian talk shows,
Yeah.
right? The Japanese and Asian one, like Japanese, Chinese, Korean ones. They have all these little quirky onomatopoeias or sound. What are they called? Captions. They have little captions that stick out,
Yeah.
right? When somebody falls, they're like, oh. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
Like memes.
Yeah. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I think it's so funny. I'm like,
You're
I
just-
want that.
Just trying to make everything beautiful.
Yeah.
It was-
Or
yeah.
like, they want to do it really funny, right? So they
Yeah.
add sounds, they add captions and things like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, 5 seconds later, it's like dot dot dot, and then it's like, ah, right? Yeah.
And they're just
It's so
making it
time-consuming.
more exciting.
Yeah, but it's so time consuming.
Yeah. And do you know do like After Effects too, or just?
No, I should. It might be
Yeah,
easier.
because those stuff, I think you should know After Effects. It's just so
Do you know
easier.
After Effects?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, we should do
No.
a work session together. Just
I
learn
wish I
from each
know
other.
because
You
yeah.
should, because you do films and stuff, right?
yeah, but it's just so it's crazy and it's hard.
Mm.
Yeah, but I.
So are you more like directing, or are you the videographer, like the cinematographer?
No, director.
Director?
Yeah. Writer, director, and I have produced 3.
Produced.
Yeah,
That's cool.
just basically trying everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I'm more of a
cinematographer.
yeah. I think I've directed some really small, like short, commercial like stuff
Mhm.
for volunteer programs before. So I found it really fun. I enjoyed filming,
Yeah,
getting people together, drawing the storyboards and stuff.
yeah.
So time consuming, but it was really fun. I don't
Yeah.
think I have the passion as you do.
Yeah, but storyboarding isn't that time consuming for me. I find it very like fun. And,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just easy. I like it.
I was like, I just want to film, but I can't because I need to tell other people my vision, right?
Yeah.
Before we film, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Maybe it's my own perception of time and effort.
Yeah, and yeah, when you like enjoy doing something, it just you don't feel the time and the effort passing. Yeah,
That's probably why I do photography.
yeah.
Photography's short.
Yeah. Yesterday I was making that stop motion video for my Instagram.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It just took. I was so hungry. I didn't even feel it. I was just making and doing the setup. Yeah, because no one was home and I had to like finish it before everyone gets back.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I had the time limit. Yeah. Oh my god, I haven't even ate in
Actually-
several hours.
Actually, I get like that when I'm doing photography. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't do it anymore just because I have other stuff to do now. But when I did do photography, I'd actually forget to eat. And so when I had my childhood best friend, she would do the makeup and stuff, right? So we would try to remember to feed each other.
Yeah.
So while I'm shooting and she's doing makeup, if she's done early, we have food. She'll like come and feed me, and I'm like shooting, and I completely
Yeah.
lose track of time. And then if I'm done early and she's doing makeup on the next person, and I would go over and be like, you need to eat, right?
Yeah.
And then 8 hours will go by. I'm like, oh, we shot like so many things.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Did you do what kind of photography did you do?
I did portraits, mostly portraits. Yeah. I did a bit of food, but mostly portraits. I used to make people really, really ugly though when I first started.
Why?
Like really ugly, because I went to school for image arts.
Yeah.
And I just made like I got my camera, I got my Canon T1, and there was a project due, and I made people look so ugly, because before I would just shoot flowers and animals, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to shoot people. It just was not working, and I was due like 3 days later,
Yeah.
and I'm like, Dad, you need to take me to the zoo. I was like,
Oh
why? I was like, I make people look really ugly. I can't hand this in. I only know how to make beautiful things out of already beautiful things. We have to go to the zoo right now. Can you take me?
Great. Did you like maybe it was a problem with your lens? No, you should have.
Oh no, it's just me. Because I used the same camera afterwards.
Yeah.
It turned out fine. Maybe
The
like
ankles.
yeah, like a few. I think I made people look so bad. I didn't take pictures of people for a good 6 months to 8 months until we actually had proper studio like portrait classes. Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I can do this.
Yeah, that's so
I
great.
can maybe make money
Great.
out of my profession.
Great. Yeah, so fun.
And now I'm a portrait photographer because that's where some of the money is.
Yeah. Perfect. Good for you.
How'd you start? How did you start?
How did I start writing?
Yeah,
I
or like
want. Yeah.
film, because I know you were always born a writer, right?
Yeah, I started like since COVID. I was going to like writing workshops for so long. Then my like writer friends that they were like directors told me that you have to like start small. You have to like start making your own stuff to be seen. To just you can like sit down at home and write feature film script and expect you to like get big and get your movie made. Yeah, I just since during COVID I went to like different filming workshops. Yeah, it was like a camp.
Yeah.
We were supposed to make a film each day of the camp. Yeah, it was so hard and fun at the same time. Yeah, it was just shooting and brainstorming and acting and editing everything in less than like 12 hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's
it was
efficient.
so fun. Yeah, it just it made you like it gave you the courage to just make stuff. Yeah, and not being afraid of the camera, being behind it and in front of it. Yeah, and after that, I produced 2 films and I made one, but 4 months ago.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now, Paige, you
Yes.
see, these are two professionals. They studied what they did. They went to workshops. I just got drunk in front of a camera until YouTube said, "Okay, you're talented. We're going to pay for you to do courses." But they did it the right way.
And I'm still on this channel, not my own channel, so that still says something.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
That's perfect.
Right?
You have
Sometimes
the
doing
power.
it the
I
right
just
way
like-
is not
I
always
just-
the best way.
In a way, like people have said, it's magic. You got it. It's just like I have always my entire life been the type of person that can entertain people, whether it be at a party, at an event. I have an obsession with being the center of attention.
Yeah.
Well, I used to. Now that I'm older, I'm kind of good with just chilling back, looking at everyone else being drunk and
Yeah.
stupid, and be like, yeah. Now, before I was the guy who was like, yeah, man, this is the most awesome night. Yeah, let's go jump off the hill. Yeah, let's go skinny dipping. Yeah, or some stupid shit. I was like that crazy, overly hyped guy. But it's just like when I came to a party, people knew it was gonna be a hype party and everyone was having a good time. And the thing about me, I was never an asshole because I would always find the shyest, most quiet person at the party and be like, okay, you're my sidekick right now. Because I know if I did not do that, they're gonna have a horrible night. Having them beside me, they're gonna be involved in everything. And that's kind of like something I've always done. Is like I've always had that. I prefer social outcasts. My entire life I've been around popular people. I've always been cool. Even when I was not cool, the cool people always knew who I was. But I would like to take people who don't get those experiences, come beside me. You know, I don't know why they like me, but they like me. So if you come with me, they'll like you too. So, because I've always felt more comfortable with social outcasts. I felt more comfortable with the nerd group, because at my core, it's who I am. I'm a blerd. I'm a black nerd. I like wrestling. We're watching wrestling for the first half an hour you're here. I like comic books. In high school, when everyone else was trying to buy beer at 17, I was buying action figures and wrestling magazines.